On today's video, it is finally time to reveal to you guys my honor, how many coins I've gathered, how much points we get at the end of all of this, and my journey to the top 20 of KVK honor game. Now, KVK is not over yet. Things are still going down. We're still hunting. We're still doing everything. This video, though, will give you guys a brief on what I did for the past 38 days in this KVK to attempt to make it to top 20. So sit back, drop a like on the video. Hey there YouTube, welcome back to Gekko Gaming. It's finally time to reveal to you everything about my honor. Before we start though, I am a sponsored content creator by Rise of Kingdoms. If you enjoy this content, make sure you slap a like on it, and of course, hit that subscribe down below. 69% of you are not subscribed to this channel. Welcome to all of you new viewers. I hope to earn your subscription today. And thank you for those of you who have been supporting this channel. It's been an amazing ride and you guys are making my dream come true slowly and steadily, so thank you. But enough of that. Honor time. I started this KVK with about 600,000 AP. Throughout KVK, I earned another about 150,000 AP for a total of 750,000 AP spent. On top of that, I did spend a little bit of gems along the way to keep hunting and all that good stuff once my AP ran out. I did spend the daily $3 to get an extra 500 AP, and all that is within that 750,000 calculation. Now, if we look right here, you'll see that I am at 323,000 honor. I'm in 324th place. And this is mostly pure honor. I submitted, I think, like 3,000 coins up to this point, and I have been holding on to everything I had. I won the Past Glory gathering event early on for 16,000 coins. And from there, I did every single Past Glory, all the minimum you need to get the coins for free, which made up to about like 32,000 coins. On top of that, everything else was hunted, and this honor also includes some altars and some ruins, which kind of evened out at the end of the day the amount of honor and coins we have. This person right here showed up out of nowhere right before I was gonna record this and jumped up to second place. Realistically, B-Bang is probably gonna end up first. He is crazy. He hunted a lot and he had a lot more AP available than I did. And so we're hoping and aiming for second place more than for first place nowadays. And quite frankly, to get to top 20, all I need is 696,000 points. So about 700,000 points will get me there. And we have over 300,000 coins. When I looked at the ratios that folks were telling me, I looked at about over a 2 multiplier per coin. You can see 319,000 coins being delivered now, and we took a few breaks along the way to do the math and show you guys the progress and all that good stuff. But in a large scale amount of coins, what you should expect at a conservative rate is a 2-time multiplier, and I've been hearing between 1.98 to 2.6 when it comes to different quantities, much smaller quantities, but a large sample like this one, I was aiming at 2.25, which was kind of a good number out there, and we're gonna see how that worked out. We stopped a few times along the way while delivering the coins to do the math, to show you guys the progress and to talk about multipliers and all that good stuff. But let's talk about the strategy employed onto hunting barbarians. I did not spend any AP potions up until level 36 barbarians showed up and above. That was in zone 5. Around the Hierons, they would pop every, I believe, 17 minutes. It got slower than last time they did light and darkness, which was every 10 minutes. And so I sat there with a timer every 17 minutes telling me, get in game, do a quick little hunt around the Hieron where they'd pop, and then rest for 17 minutes. Once zone 6 opened up, there were much more level 36 and above available, and so we hunted even further then. We stopped here at 69,200 coins delivered, and if we go take a peek at our current honor, we sit at 481,000, which is an increase of 158,400 honor, a multiplier of 2.28 per coin, which is not bad at all. We were looking to stay somewhere around that, if not more. And so far, so good. We're up to 78th place. if everything worked out well and we maintain this ratio, we can definitely end up in second place. And so knowing that this is the current situation, this is where I stand, we're aiming at over 1 million honor. It's time to go back to talk about what the plan was and deliver more coins. So when Zone 6 opened up, I really started going more about the day-to-day hunt, like just running around. We found out that around the circles, a very, very big amount of barbarians would spawn. And so I moved closer to the circle and really started going around it consistently and to the outskirts of it. And by the time I was done with it, a new batch would show up. So there were days where I spent well over 50,000 honor in one day hunting barbarians. I actually think that my biggest day was 22,000 honor in one day, which if you give or take, make the calculations, you get 50 honor for every 150 AP you use at the best possible outcome. So that's a 3-for-1. So at a 22,000 AP gain, honor gained, that is about 60 something thousand AP spent in one day. That's in 24 hours. I sat for hours at a time. I don't think that there was something that I could have done that would have made things a little bit better. Maybe there's a trick I'm not aware of. But as far as I'm concerned, the only thing that I didn't do that was optimized was I wanted to utilize the barbarian hunting XP to essentially get all my epic commanders to level 60, which those of them who weren't yet. And I believe with the exception of only Kusunoki now at level 54, 55, I managed to get every single non-level 60 epic commander I had into level 60. For the record, a little bit of a troll going on as we donate defense for siege, because at this point it doesn't really matter what we donate. And I figured since all the camp is getting a mail every time we level one of these up, let's troll people around a little bit and get a little bit of siege defense going on. Shout out to the folks in light side. You guys are awesome peeps. Don't take it too seriously. It was more of a joke than anything else. At this point, that technology really doesn't matter. We don't really need anything to be leveled up, right? That is actually a bad thing about what I did. At 33rd place, 592,000 honor. For the last 49,800 coins we delivered, we got 111,100 honor. A 2.23 ratio, going down a little bit. Hopefully we can bring it back up. And we are still like at 200,000 coins remaining. We're looking good so far to make it at least to that top 3, top 2 position. The bad thing about what I did is that if this was a KVK where we needed a lot more technology, I am a little bit of a burden because I'm not delivering those coins to help out the camp. And that is true that there are things here that we could have done more as we continue going towards the siege defense department. However, based on the things that happened and how they ended up happening, it seems to be okay that it turned out all right. I did feel bad about holding on to coins though, because it did cause a situation where, you know, I'm not contributing not to the alliance or to the camp with technology and honor. The idea behind this was to try to stay under the radar. My way of looking at it is if there is a competition that is a close competition, folks are going to go harder and harder. Once you got a big enough of a lead where there's no competition with you, you kind of let your guard down a little bit. And what I wanted to do is I wanted for the top guys to kind of compete with each other, but for them not to know that I was somewhere nearby doing the same stuff, if not more, and that one day I could sneak behind and jump my way up to first place. There were some folks who were consistently hunting and consistently delivering their coins and going up in ranks, and I just didn't want to be one of those people who is consistently competing with everyone. I wanted to show up with a big gain and kind of try to solidify my position early on as we deliver another 50,000 coins. Let's go take a quick peek at what our multiplier was this time. We're at about 150 remaining. This time we gained for 50,000 points 116,800 coins honor. At this stage we're a top 20 finally. We still have 150 coins remaining, and on this delivery we actually got a 2.336 multiplier, which was really good. That's the highest number we got out of all the delivery of 50 and above. we went again for another 50,000 and consistently giving you guys the numbers and multipliers just so you guys have an idea on how this turned out. This was a grind and a half, and by no means I don't think at all that I've won this yet, or that even I've secured second place, or that even secured top 20 for that matter. I'm still hunting barbarians, I'm still buying the daily packs, I'm still spending gems on AP, I'm still doing what I need to do to keep maintaining my position. I don't think I am the only person in this Lost Kingdom that did this. I'm expecting in the last day or so for people to do what I did right now and jump up. I expect that to happen. I'm not entirely sure whether 20 people will get above the 1 million mark, but I am still not letting my guard down and making sure that we do everything possible to maintain our position. If we end up in second place, it would be even better, but as long as I end up somewhere in the top 20, that's really all I care for. I do expect, however, for those numbers to shift before this all ends. So another 50,000 coins were delivered. We're now at 9th place, 824,000 points. At this stage, to get to top 20, you need about 700,000 points, which means I'm 124,000 points ahead of top 20. That means that the folks that at least, what would it be, 18, well, at this stage, 11 people need to cross over 124,000 honor just to get me back to 20. We're at a decent shape right now, but still not where we want to be. 100,000 coins remaining. That 50,000 that we delivered was a 2.28 multiplier. And now the final 100, we just delivered all of them because it was just that. It's too much. I was like, all right, let's not stop. For the record, the members on this channel got the opportunity to watch this live. We chilled for about 40 minutes that this took. And, you know, just had some fun, kicked it on voice. They had a private stream screening where they got to see all of this. I don't know how exciting that was, but we will do a little bit more private stream screenings for the members of different things that are happening. So if you want to be a member in the channel, all you got to do is hit that join button down below, right next to the subscribe button, I believe. Anyway, I think that this was one of the hardest things I did in Rise of Kingdoms to date. Why? Because it required a lot of time and really paying attention and dealing with a little bit of patience. When you have folks who are hunting just because they want to get to that minimum 200,000 to get all the rewards, and then those folks go hunt while you're trying to hunt at a competitive level and they kind of don't follow you or they don't wait for you or something like that, that can get frustrating. But I can definitely tell you that it was a very fun experience. I've gained a ton out of this. We're gonna go look at my current status at the end of this, and you'll see exactly where I stand in terms of honor, in terms of power, in terms of what I've gained out of hunting all of these barbarians. But right now, we're at about 30,000 coins remaining, and the hopes and dreams are to land at second place, hopefully. And with that, kind of not necessarily secure our top 20 run, but to put ourselves in a very good position to potentially end up in top 20. Once more, there are 3 days remaining, at least 3 days remaining right now in this event in KVK, and anything can happen in the last moment. I can tell you that last season, someone in JWM lost their top 20 position in the last, like, I think 10 minutes or so of KVK. So we're not gonna fall asleep. We're gonna stay until the very end. And finally, bam, we land second place. That is right, we landed second place. The last 100,000 coins got us 225,400 honor for 2.25 ratio. And we are officially, as of right now, as of the time of this, in second place. Making it to first place is gonna be impossible. Shout out to B-Bang, you are nuts. I mean, this guy hunted like 27 million points worth of barbarians during the Mightiest Governor Barbarians Day. He's actually crazy. And also shout out to the guy in third place because he started very late. Fast forwarding to today, we are at 1,063,000 honor. We've gained about 14,000 honor since like this was Thursday, I believe, like 2 days ago that we did this, maybe something like that. We did this on Wednesday evening, so we're up 14,000 points. We had an altar, we had some ruins. I've been hunting. We're right now on a break from hunting as I wait for a little bit more AP to gain and keep spending more gems. We're up to 300 gems for 500 AP, and it's still gonna go up today. But I did want to show you guys a few other things that I got out of barbarian hunting and why it is very, very worth it to hunt barbarians in Lost Kingdom. So if you made it all the way to this video, you're gonna get a little bit of an extra treat because I never even mentioned this early on in the video. First and foremost, when KVK started, I had very little resources, and I did lack a lot of resources during KVK during the war. Now I'm up to what I have right now, and that's all from these kinds of chests. I keep opening them consistently. I think we've picked up more than 300,000, a lot more than that. We've probably picked up over 500,000 of those, which gave us tons of resources. So that's the first thing that you should know. You get a ton of resources out of hunting barbarians. The next thing we picked up boatloads of was gems. Now, I kind of cleared my gems, especially the 10 tiles before KVK. And throughout hunting in KVK, we picked up 142,000 coins. 142,000 coins from hunting barbarians in Lost Kingdom. So that AP doesn't only go towards honor, it also goes towards resources and gems by the boatloads. So very, very interesting situation right here. 142,000 is a lot of gems, which I'm really looking forward to use. Some of them on Garden of Infinity. I promised you guys I'll do Garden of Infinity if you'd like me to do it. On stream tomorrow, we'll roll 31 rolls for Garden of Infinity. Then I'll do the rest that all the way to 50 the day after that. Maybe record it and add it into a video sometime this week. And so 142,000 gems is not all of it. We also picked up a stupid amount of speed ups. Before KVK, I had 0 training speed ups. I had trained all my training speed ups. And from KVK, we picked up 109,000 1-minute speed ups and 94,000 5-minute speed ups, training speed ups from barbarians alone. I mean, we did probably pick them up also from other events and things like that, but the vast majority was from barbarian hunting. When you hunt barbarians in KVK, you get a really, really big amount of not only speed ups, like 9-minute speed ups right here, 9-minute speed ups right there, the resources. This is what, 45 minutes of speed ups out of the one barbarian. All of these are the one barbarian. We have another one of these, so 18 times 5, that puts you at almost a 90 minutes worth of speed ups out of these 2 marches. And add to that another 18 minutes right here. You pick up almost 2 hours worth of I picked up right there almost 2 hours worth of speed ups out of the one barbarian hunted. And I mean, we've been hunting a huge amount of them. Let's go grab another one, see what we got out of that. 50 minutes right there. First march. 10 more minutes, that's 60 minutes. Add to that another 10, 70 minutes. And add to that another 50, 120 minutes worth of speed ups. 2 hours out of one barbarian, 4 marches. That's the kind of stuff you should be expecting. We also picked up a bonkers amount of XP books. We are at over, 142 million XP out of this alone. I mean, I did level 60 my Artemisia in a video lately. You guys saw that. We used a bunch of the stuff in here. And look, I still have over 142 million of these books. I mean, heck, even here, we're at 50 million compared to this craziness. So we got a ton of these, a ton of speed ups, not only training speed ups, but also generic speed ups. We picked up a huge amount of generic speed ups. I get less of these, but still got quite a chunk. 186,000 1-minute speed ups. These I did have some of before, so I don't really know how many I got out of that. But the training speed ups, this and this is all out of barbarians and the events that happened throughout the KVK, which I would say, you know what, take 10% of both for events, which is a lot still. You picked up a crazy amount of speed ups in here. So I'm really looking forward to use those. I'm just going to start working on my resources once again. And from there, we have some work to do, as our next goals are to try to get a training event skin. But for now, KVK is not over. We're still 2 days and 11 hours away. And second place is nice, but we're not going to fall asleep at the wheel. We're going to keep grinding and doing our thing, because as you can see, even Hulk started pushing up a little bit. And so to make sure that we stay over top 20, all we need to do is we are 300,000 honor away at a 2.25 multiplier-ish. That means that someone needs to be saving from these guys. From these guys, someone needs to be saving over 140,000 coins to be able to hop above me, and that would mean all of them need to do it. And I'm assuming there are people down here who are still saving coins. I'm pretty confident there are folks in here who are still saving coins. Hopefully what they're fighting for is to get from here all the way to maybe somewhere in here and not challenge the top positions. But regardless, we're still hunting, we're still spending the gems. And yeah, I'm Gekko. I'm out of here. Thank you guys very much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, drop a like on it before you leave, and I'll see you guys sooner rather than later. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and come by the stream tomorrow, 4 p.m. UTC. We got a bunch of stuff to do. Take care. Peace.